Hey everybody, Regina Anley here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Did you like that cool music at the beginning there? Something new adding on, always playing around with things here in my live streams. And hopefully it just made it a little bit more fun and exciting. So today we want to talk about accountability partners. How many of you have accountability partners? If you have an accountability partners in the chat, whether it's a replay or you're watching us live, let me know if you have an accountability partner. Here's the thing. Accountability partners are kind of not used right. They're kind of misused on a pretty regular basis. So, what is an accountability partner? An accountability partner is literally somebody who holds you accountable for something. Pretty simple, right? And it is all about really helping you reach your goal. So, what is accountability supposed to do? Well, they help you boost your productivity towards your goal because they keep you motivated. You have a check-in point. I'm in the middle of writing my first solo book right now. And I literally reached out to my publisher and said, can we just touch base once a week so that I can just make sure that I'm on track getting what I need to get to you so that I can get this thing done. And so, of course, she said yes. And so I meet with her, and it's like a 15-minute check-in. That's it. That's all an accountability needs to be. It doesn't need to be an hour. It doesn't need to be a half hour. It could be a 15-minute. It could be a 5-minute stand-up meeting. It's just a check-in to see, where are you? Do you need anything? Do you need some motivation? Do you need some help? Do you need whatever to get you going? And they help you keep moving. So when I check in with my publisher, she's just like, where are you? How are you getting things done? And the thing is that psychologically in your head, when you have that check-in, you're more motivated and more inspired to get things done because you know that you've got to report to somebody and let them know whether you did it or not. And y'all know, if you didn't do it, you kind of get that guilty feeling of, yeah, so I didn't get that done. And, having an accountability partner helps you get closer and complete your goals. So what else do they do? A good accountability partner, we're going to talk about some tips on finding an accountability partner, but a good accountability partner gives you honest feedback. So they're not somebody who's just going to go, oh yeah, that's great. Oh, you didn't get it done this week. Oh, well, you'll get it done next week. No, 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 no. They give you honest feedback and they motivate you to keep you moving forward. And there are also people who help celebrate with you. So when you say, hey, I got all this done, maybe you meet once a week, maybe you meet once a month, maybe you meet every 2 weeks, whatever it is that you do with your accountability partner. And then you check in and you say, oh, and I did this, and I did this, I got my book published, or whatever it is. And they celebrate with you. And that's always a good thing because it's good mentally, it's good physically, it's good everything to have that little celebration time and be able to share it with somebody. So accountability partners are really super important, especially if you're not very self-motivated. Maybe you have some things going on in your head, limiting beliefs. I'm not worthy. I'm not smart enough. There are way too many people in my industry doing this already. Why are they going to look at me? All those things are stories in your head. And guess what? Having an accountability partner helps you get past that. Now, there's a couple different types of accountability partners. I kind of classify them into two: the casual accountability partner and the professional accountability partner. Now, the casual accountability partner is a friend, a neighbor, a colleague, a spouse, whatever it is. There's somebody close to you that that's holding you accountable for something. This comes in great when you're trying to lose weight. So if you are in a spot where you're like, yeah, I need to lose 10 pounds, and you keep telling yourself, I need to lose 10 pounds, you know what? Team up with a friend who's also trying to lose 10 pounds and have them as an accountability partner and check in with each other every week so that you have somebody bouncing that off, because when you have that accountability, you're more apt to stick with it. So you're more apt to reach your goal than you are to just be saying it and having the circle and circle and circle in your head without getting anything done. That procrastination, that endless hamster wheel of procrastination that goes on in your head. Having an accountability helps get rid of that. So that accountability partner. So if you have something, it could be something like, yeah, I want to declutter my house. and you have somebody else is going, yeah, I need to do that too. All right, let's both commit to getting this much done every week, and we'll check in with each other. So those personal accountability partners are great for helping you just get stuff done and helping you accomplish those goals like weight loss or eating better or, finishing a course. Maybe you're in college or you're taking a program and you're looking to finish something there. And, it's somebody that can help keep you motivated and keep you moving forward. Then there's the professional accountability partner. Those are us coaches and consultants. That's part of our job as a coach or consultant is to keep our clients accountable for what we have them do. So if you have a coach or a consultant, they're instructing you, they're coaching you, they're consulting you, they're giving you advice, they're telling you, okay, so here's the next steps that we need to do to reach our goal. And you're meeting with them on a regular basis and they're holding you accountable to make sure that you do actually reach that goal. If a coach or a consultant is saying, I'm going to help you lose 50 pounds, maybe you're seeing a nutrition consultant to get better health. Maybe you have diabetes or something like that, and you're working with a holistic practitioner to help you get into a better place. And it's a nutrition coach, and they're giving you things to do every single week to get you closer to that goal of, getting off your diabetes meds or, reducing, lowering your sugar and all that kind of stuff. So they're holding you accountable as a professional coach. As a business coach, I hold my clients accountable for getting their stuff done. So if we're working on content or we're working on their business, they have to do it. I can't build somebody's business for them. They have to do it. I can show them how. They have to do the work. So one part of what I do is hold them accountable for making sure that they're moving forward. If they're not moving forward and they're not going to do anything, frankly, they're no longer my clients. Because if you're not going to do the work, I can't help you. So that's what coaches and consultants do, right? So if you've ever been with a coach or a consultant and then you left that coach or consultant because you're like not getting anything done, or maybe you stayed with them and was like, oh, I wasted so much money on that coach and consultant and I'm no further along than I was before, that's not on them. That's on you most of the time. Sometimes there's bad coaches and consultants. Let's not go down that path. but when you have a coach or consultant who knows what they're doing and they are guiding you along, as long as you're doing the work, you're going to get the results. And they're going to hold you accountable for getting those results. They're holding you accountable for your success. So those are two different types of accountability partners. Now, the key is finding the right accountability partner, whether it's a professional or a personal accountability partner. So on the personal side, and it actually it's pretty much the same either way. You want to have an accountability that has the kind of same shared values, shared goals, the shared outcome. They're looking for your success in whatever it is they're holding you accountable for, right? So if it's a professional business consultant and they're looking to have you get more clients, they have a vested interest in helping you get more clients. And if it's somebody who is a friend who is the both of you are looking to lose that 10 pounds, they have a vested interest in helping you because they're helping themselves at the same time, right? And so you want somebody that has that fit. Somebody who doesn't have that fit on one side or the other of the accountability partner equation, if one person is not on the right side and they're not kind of with it, then it's going to kind of fall off. You'll find if you've ever had an accountability partner and then all of a sudden your meetings just kind of dropped off. And it was like, oh yeah, well, I can't meet this week. Can we meet next week instead? And they keep putting things off. That's really not a good accountability partner because they're not moving you forward. They're not moving themselves forward to whatever the goal is. So you want to make sure you have that connection, shared values, shared goals, and that you're both going in the same direction. Find somebody who is like that. If you don't know somebody who's like that, there are tons of people out in the world here, out in Facebook world, out in social media world, in your network. Find a collaborator, find somebody that you work with. It could even be a client sometimes for, even for a personal goal. Maybe two of you want to do, lose 10 pounds together or something. I have some long-term clients that I could totally do that with. And I could partner up with on that on the side as a personal. So it's nothing paid or anything like that. It's not part of the coaching stuff. It's something personal. There's all kinds of ways you can set up a accountability partner. So you also want to make sure they're reliable. So when I say reliable, they're going to actually show up for you. So if you're meeting every 2 weeks, once a month, every week, whatever the schedule is that you determine with your accountability partner, you want to make sure that they're going to show up. If they stop showing up, that's the clue that you need a new accountability partner. Because remember, this is kind of all about you at this point. We talk about it being all about them. This one's all about you. If you're looking for an accountability so you can reach your goal, so it's all about you. If you're not reaching your goal and they're not helping you and all they're doing is wasting time or getting you frustrated because they're not showing up for accountability meetings and stuff like that, yeah, just nix that one and just go find a new accountability partner, because it's just not worth that. It's not worth the frustration, the aggravation of, going, oh man, my accountability partner didn't show up this week, and I feel like I really needed to talk to them. And you don't want to go there. So if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, move on. So there's that. And then you want to make sure that that person really is going to give you honest, constructive feedback. Now, we're not saying it's like, oh, what, you didn't lose any weight this week? Yeah, what'd you eat? Oh, you had dessert like 4 nights a week? Are you kidding me? You think you're going to lose weight like that? Not a good accountability partner. You don't want somebody who's going to bring you down. You want somebody who's constantly bringing you up. So it's oh, okay. All right. Well, what was going on? Why did you have 4 desserts last week? Was there something? You know what? If that happens again and you go reach for the dessert, call me. I'll talk you off of the dessert cart. Make sure that you're working with somebody who has the same goals and keeps it in a constructive, positive feedback cycle. You don't want somebody saying, oh, wow, you didn't do that. You didn't get your chapter done for your book. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. It's no, here's where you are. Here's where you're going. Here's how I can help. So if you need that extra bonus of, call me if you get stuck or whatever, that's what accountability partners do for each other. And then the last one is, you want to have somebody who's actually a good listener. Somebody who really is there to listen to what's going on, because we find accountability partners so that we can reach our goals. We usually find an accountability partner because we're struggling to get from point A to point B. It's, I'm having a hard time getting my business up and running. I'm having a hard time losing the 10 pounds. So I'm looking for somebody who can help me and hold me accountable so I get it done. I need somebody to hold my hand and help me through this. And when you're in that mindset, really, you want somebody who's just going to listen to you and go, okay, here's what's going on. And somebody who can provide you that constructive feedback so that you can reach your goals. So if you have an accountability partner, yay. And if they're working for you, better. If you have an accountability partner and the relationship maybe started out good and maybe isn't quite what it used to be, maybe it's time to move on. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, professional or personal. If your business coach isn't working for you anymore, if your nutrition coach, if your personal trainer, whatever type of coach you have, if it's not working for you ever anymore, move on. There's no reason to stay and not reach your goals because you're not with the right person and something changed, something shifted. Just move on, and that's okay. It should be okay on both sides. Same thing on the personal side. If it's not working anymore, just move on and make sure that you are with that right person. So if you have an accountability partner, put down in the comments below that I have a partner. I have an awesome partner. Tell us about your partner and tell us what they do for you and let us know. And if you're looking for an accountability partner, right out here in these groups. So we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube right now. There are a ton of other people who are out here who may be looking for an accountability partner exactly like you. So put in the comments below that, hey, looking for an accountability partner, and see who you could hook up with, because you might be able to find that special person right in here. That's all we've got for you for this week. We'll see you next Tuesday on Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Bye for now.